This is my two favorite librarians. This is not Denise Corey. She is on vacation. I am Chantel Taylor, and we have a special guest. Well, in the studio today. I'm like so super professional. So go ahead.
I'm Fiona Watson. I'm the Youth Services Librarian, and I'm your third favorite librarian.
Yay! Good job. So today we're going to talk about children's books. Since we have a Youth Services Librarian, we're going to talk about children's books. Fiona, before you became Youth Services Librarian, did you read a lot of children's books?
I did. I'm a bit of a lazy reader, and I really like easy, quick reads. So I did read a lot of children's books.
Yeah, almost everybody's read Harry Potter. But do you have anything else that you read when you were younger? I mean, obviously, when you were a child, you read children's books. What were your favorites?
Oh, man.
Nothing!
No, I mean, I read a lot of graphic novels.
Okay.
A lot of manga, especially. But I'm trying to think, like, when I was a young kid, my mom would always read me good stuff. Of course, none of it's... Oh, like, Roald Dahl.
Okay,
A lot of Roald Dahl. I love Fantastic Mr. Fox. And he does one called The Twits, just about these really mean, gross people. And I thought it was so funny.
Have you read it again as an adult?
No, it's on my to-read list. I just read Witches, and it totally held up.
Oh, good.
Such a good book.
Because I've reread Charlie and the Chocolate Factory as an adult, but I don't know that I've read any of his other stuff as an adult. Interesting. So, what would you like to tell us today about children's books?
I just want to talk about a couple books that I'm excited about. Ones that are we've just got in or that'll be coming out soon. I know we were looking at Julian is a Mermaid.
Oh, we love that book. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's by Jessica Love, and it's about a little boy who loves mermaids, and he sees himself as a mermaid, and he has a grandma who's very supportive of that, and the drawings are just so beautiful.
They're very like soft and imaginative. There's some lovely where he's like underwater pretending to be a mermaid, and it just looks so beautiful.
Yeah, and it's Jessica Love's debut children's book, so I really hope that she will continue to illustrate more beautiful books. For picture books, I'm also really excited for They Say Blue by Julian Tamaki. She usually does graphic novels.
Yes.
Yeah, for adults.
That one summer, that's what it was called.
Yeah, just so much like depth and but so she's doing a kids book, and I think it's not really your average coloring. It's a book about colors, but it's not your average like red is for apple. It's sort of more contemplative than that, and of course has really beautiful pictures.
So a little bit like The Day the Crayons went on strike, I think it was called. No, that's not what it's called. The Day the Crayons left. Shoot, we're gonna have to post that on Instagram. But that was fantastic. Where he comes into school and the crayons have left notes for him, and so the blue crayon is like, I'm basically just a nub. You use me for everything. Why do I have to be used for the sky and the sea? And then like the red crayon is like, oh, I always get this. And the beige crayon is really upset. He's like, I'm beige and I'm okay with that. And why doesn't anybody ever use the beige crayon? So at the end, he uses all the crayons in completely different ways. They're stereotypic sort of like skies and outlines and blah, blah, blah.
Neat. I haven't read that one, so I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, I'll post on the Twitter and Facebook and Instagram because it's something like The Day the Crayons went on strike or The Day the Crayons, and there's follow-ups now.
Still on picture books, there's one more I'm excited about. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, a picture book.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like it's, the children's book we didn't know we needed.
No.
It follows them as kids. It's by Kim Smith. So, I mean, could be terrible, could be awesome. We'll see.
Now, Buffy didn't live with Xander and the other one who's
Willow.
Yes, Willow. Yeah. She was in a different part of the state, so that will be interesting.
Yeah,
to see.
And she wasn't the Slayer, so I feel like it's not canon, but maybe we can get kids involved in
very interesting
early in life. So, let's see what else I've got on here.
What about like tween books?
Well, I'm really excited for Cornelia, I don't know if it's Funk or Funke. I'm not sure how they say
I've
her
always
name.
pronounced it funk, but
Funk.
I could be
Me
totally
too.
wrong.
Yep. So she is putting out The Griffin's Feather, which is a follow-up to, oh my goodness, what's the first book called? I'm just completely blanking on, but it's a follow-up to one of her other books, and it's been like years in between.
So like second in the series?
Yeah, second in the series. So I just finished reading that, and so I'm really excited that a sequel is coming out now.
All right, Fiona, what are you currently reading? That doesn't have to be children's.
I actually just finished reading The Shoe Boy. It's a memoir by Duncan McHugh about working on a trap line. He's Anishinaabe, member of the Chippewa of Georgia Island First Nation, and I really enjoyed it because it was like super short novella sized, and I just find like with the heat I can't
Read anything.
Yeah, so it was so good. Like, it was satisfying to get through something. Yeah.
I've been unable to knit. I think I've got tendonitis in my hands.
Oh, no.
And so I've been doing a lot of reading lately.
Mm-hmm.
And I just finished The Kiss Quotient
Mm-hmm.
by Helen, and I think it's Hoang. Hoang. Hoang? And it's a little hard sometimes to explain, but it's basically about this young woman. She's autistic. She works as sort of, I can't even pronounce. It's like it's like economist and mathematician squished together, and I can't quite get my tongue around all the consonants. But what she does in real life is she predicts what people will buy and while they'll buy it. So she takes the data for things and she analyzes, you should put these commercials out for these people, or you should like promote this, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, she's very socially awkward. She'll say whatever comes into her mind. And her mother, in the opening of the book, her mother's like, I'm ready for grandchildren. Get on that right now.
No.
So she hires a sex worker to teach her how to be good at socializing, good at dating, and they end up falling in love. And it was very cute. I enjoyed it very much.
Mm-hmm.
I loved Stella, and Michael is the sex worker, and he sort of has a great backstory. He's a designer. He's working in his family store, and he's working on the side to support his mother because she has cancer. So it's not as terrible. I'm trying to make it better that she's dating a sex worker, but
Well, and I think it's nice to have stories that like humanize sex workers as well.
yes, I would agree, because he's lovely. I enjoy him. So don't forget, join us this summer for Cumberland Reads. The summer is almost over. I'm not sad about it, honestly. It's supposed to be 30 plus degrees today. If you're already participating in one of our summer reading clubs, children, teens, or adults, you're already entered in Cumberland Reads. You can also tag us on social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and of course, all of those are different, so check out our website at cumberlandpubliclibraries.ca, and you can get all of our handles. So we'll see you next week. Denise will be back, and next week I think we're going to talk about some of our favorite things that we read this summer. See you next week. Thank you, Fiona.
Thank you. Bye.